Like the Philly versus Jersey rival been around for a while. Since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, being like probably like 12 years old and just, like walking through the neighborhood. Even like hearing about the big stars and all that and just wanted to see what it was about and just get my feedback in it somehow, get my foot in it somehow. So to be a part of it is even crazier, and it's kind of a lot of pressure because, it's Philly versus Jersey, so like that's a big rival. So now, 12, 15 years later, it's a new one. And to think that even after us, 15 years later, it's gonna be another one. So we gotta hold it down, because when it be another one, they're gonna reflect back on us to see how we did. So we gotta hold it down, but I got some hitters coming, man. It's gonna be real easy, man. Let's go, Philly.
I mean, coming up, I ain't even gonna lie, like, we was 15 minutes from the bridge, so we always watched.
Yeah, I come from the era of bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to be nice back then, you know what I'm saying? So, coming from the culture we come from, when I hear people like back in the day, like a Cassidy or a Ness or Beans, you know what I mean, just speaking on our city, you know what I mean, that shit was inspiring. Like
they was all watching what we was doing, because we the ones who had the DVD that was popping the most, so everybody was watching what we was doing.
Yeah, growing up in South Jersey, Philly like 15 minutes away from me, still is, you feel me? So a lot of my influence is from there.
When I hear these bars that's being crafted, you know what I mean, it sparks my intelligence, you know what I mean? And with my competitive nature, I'm like, yo, I could do that too.
Who's scary? You? Barely. I'ma kill this rat with the tongue. You Jerry. Nigga, if the price is right like Drew Carey, I put a round under the pillow. Too fairy.
The Jersey Philly thing, it was like always like a tiny rivalry underneath the underbelly, because of the streets.
Hey, listen, so who we got over here repping Jersey?
It's your boy Kato repping Jersey, man, straight out South Jersey. Holla at me.
No doubt. Who we got over here?
Why Deuce?
North Philly, holla at me.
Go get us, go get us.
It's good to be a part of this shit right now. Like, I ain't never think I was gonna be a part of this, to be honest. Like, growing up watching these niggas, I'm like, yo.
There wasn't no internet and all of that shit. It was about, was your name ringing in the streets?
You see a little bit of it in our style, because we not that far. We cousins, you feel me?
Try me and you getting smoked. Let it ring from far away. It's like this bitch elope. If you try to fuck with Dre solo, the aftermath is you win the scope.
Now I'm actually in the mix. Now I got the ability to, motivate the city and influence other people to go hard and go ham and be involved with the culture too. Like, there ain't no better feeling than that, you know what I'm saying?
Cause you be lying in your lines, line after line, why you lying all the time? Nigga, your lies are killing me. If Stiz put your attributes on the screen right now, it would start with your liability.
This shit is fun to me, you know what I'm saying? It's an ongoing rivalry, it's fun.
When I seen, Jersey, Arsenal versus Tech 9, but I didn't even know Arsenal was from Jersey. And I'll tell you why I didn't know he was from Jersey, because he was rapping like Tech 9. Yeah, he said, y'all all smart. So he was rapping like Tech 9, so I thought they both was from Philly. I ain't find out later, like, oh, boy, from Jersey.
Yeah, growing up in Jersey, a lot of my influences came from North Jersey. You had niggas like, not even just battle rap, but niggas from that cloth, you feel me?
Boy, every bit of confidence, and I ain't gonna leave you with an ounce of hope. Watch the shit you say in your round. I ain't with the talking. Your mouth get broke. I'm up here, no retwist, no shape up. I'm a little fucked up right now, but I'm far from down and broke. Cause soon as you give me my back end, I'm copping a QP allowed and an ounce of coke. Real.
I remember even being in the army, in the barracks with other soldiers, just watching battles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we would cut the battles off and just start battling each other, like we knew what the fuck we was doing and shit.
So, I feel like that's gonna always be there, that competitive spirit, and that's when we're waking up for that night, you know what I'm saying? For that night, Jersey versus Philly, we're gonna wake up a little bit of that competitive spirit between the, the two.
Like Reed, Hattie, Meek coming up, Cyssero, and it's crazy to even be battling one of those legends like that. I ain't gonna lie, I don't mean they ain't gonna get smoked, but you feel me?